If you and you beat The Rock and Roman Reigns on night 1, then on night 2 of WrestleMania, you will be free of the bloodline.
What happened on Monday Night Raw? We have Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes being on the same page, and now they're headed to Friday Night SmackDown to confront the Bloodline and I assume to accept The Rock's counter offer from this past week. And now, after a great effort from Dom, he still could not get the win over the Ring General Goon. Third great match, but Dom could not pull out the ring. But congratulations to him and his newlywed. Now, after that, we have the team of Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler getting a nice win over the team of Kaden Carter and Katana Chance, and will now face Damage Control for the women's tag team titles next week on Raw. And after a good match between Nia Jax and Becky Lynch, it ends like Liv and Nia's match with a disqualification because of Liv. And now Nia Jax wrecks house afterwards. This match is just a hot mess. Disqualifications has been happening for 2 weeks in a row now, and I don't think Liv is too happy. I don't think Nia's too happy, and I don't think Becky's too happy. Will we be having a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania? That is the question. But now we have Andrade getting a good win on his first singles match back in WWE. And he got it over Apollo Crews. Great to see him back on TV. It was I think a few second match, and it was a pretty good match, but Andrade was able to pick up the victory. Now, after a great match, Damian Priest and Finn Balor get a win over Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. I know Gunther's not going to be too happy about that, but the tag team champions are able to get a win over Imperium. Now, after a nice match between Sami Zayn and Ivar, Sami Zayn is able to get the win. Ivar has been on a roll these past few weeks, but Sami gets the win and then is attacked by Bronson Reed after the match. There's many people who want a chance at that IC title, and we're going to see more of that later on tonight on Monday Night Raw. But now we have Jimmy costing Jay another match, but this time it was against Drew McIntyre. Seth comes out to try to help Jay after the match, but then he gets claymored by a very annoyed Scottish warrior. He wants Seth to stay out of all this bloodline stuff, but Seth, he's adamant about being on Cody's side, being on the side of being right to take down the bloodline. But Drew, he's not having it, none whatsoever. But now we have Friday Night SmackDown. What happened on there? We have Logan Paul. I'm usually a fan of Logan Paul when it comes to what he's doing in WWE, but he announces one of the worst WWE deals of all time, a partnership with Prime, and it's not against Prime, but a partnership that will have their logo in the middle of the ring of every premium live event going forward. I am disappointed by this. I'm upset about this. I think the ring should be clear. This is not AEW. This is not WCW. The match should be clear. You could put it on the banners. You could put it on the ring post. But the mat is just... I digress. But Randy Orton helps this terrible segment. And he gives a beautiful RKO to KSI. So I'm happy now. Not really, but I'm happy. I was satisfied with that. But after a good tag team match between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens and A-Town Down Under, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens were able to get the win. And then Logan Paul attacks them afterwards, but they are able to stand tall after that altercation. Now we have Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross in a disqualification. Just a lot of disqualifications this week in WWE after AOP's interference, but it leads to an all-out brawl after the match with the Final Testament standing strong. I think that we're going to have maybe, a 6 to 8 man tag team match at WrestleMania now. 6-man tag match. I think that's the direction it's going. Or have 2 different matches. But I'm hoping and praying that they get a spot on the WrestleMania card, because this feud needs to end, and it needs to end at WrestleMania. Now we have Tiffany Stratton getting a nice victory over Michin Mia Yim after a good bout. And Michin seems to be a little distraught, that I saw on a WWE social media post that she made. I wonder where this is going. We're going to have a heel turn. We're going to have a revamp of Michin. We have to wait and see. But now we have Dragon Lee, who we're going to see in a little while, getting a nice win over Angel. But he gets jumped by Legado del Fantasma afterward. They're trying to rebuild Legado, and even though Angel got the loss, they came out standing tall. Now we have the main event. The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. They come face to face, and now this match for WrestleMania Night 1 is official. It's going to be a tag team match, and The Rock asserts his authority, and he says he will not give Cody another opportunity for this title if he loses his match against Roman. But Cody finally gives The Rock a taste of his own medicine when he slaps the mess out of him to taste right out his mouth to end Friday Night SmackDown. Can you smell what WrestleMania is cooking? We're just a few weeks out, and things are heating up more and more each and every week. But our time on Weekly Roundup for this week has concluded, so please make sure to like, please make sure to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back next week. God be one for a brand new episode. Always remember that Jesus loves you, he cares for you, and he died for you. But I'm telling you, I love you, but he loves you so much more. But we'll be back next week. God be one for a brand new episode. So until then, take care and God bless.